Is your environment engineered for your success? Or is it silently sabotaging your goals? Welcome back to the Achieve Your Apex podcast. I'm Chad Hyams, your voice of reason. Today, we deliver the third and final piece of our August Reset series. In part one, we killed the myth of waiting for January 1st. Then in part two, we made the calendar your boss. Now, in part three, we will address the invisible force that is either propelling you up the mountain or dragging you straight down to mediocrity, your environment. You see, most people rely entirely on willpower to change their lives. They make a bold declaration on a Monday morning. They grit their teeth and they force themselves to execute. By Thursday afternoon, their willpower is completely depleted because they are attempting to run a high-performance engine in a toxic, cluttered, friction-filled environment. Willpower is a finite resource. Environment is a permanent infrastructure. Stop fighting your surroundings. Start designing them. So let's look at some scientific reality of how the environment dictates human behavior. Research from the Princeton Neuroscience Institute revealed that visual clutter in your environment competes directly for your neural representation. Now, what does that mean in English? When your desk, computer desktop, or room is messy, your brain is forced to process chaotic visual inputs, which dramatically drains your mental energy, destroys your focus, and increases cognitive overload. So for those of you, like I used to be, who say it's cluttered, yet I know where everything is, your brain is still dealing with the clutter. Furthermore, a study published in the Journal of Consumer Research showed that friction points in your environment dictate whether a habit sticks or that habit dies. When you add just 20 seconds of friction to an undesirable habit, your likelihood of doing it drops exponentially. Conversely, when you remove 20 seconds of friction from a good habit, execution becomes almost effortless. What I'm telling you is this: you do not fail because you lack motivation. You fail because your environment contains too much friction. If you want to drink more water, place a full bottle of water directly on your desk every morning. If you want to stop scrolling on your phone late at night, charge your phone in the kitchen away from the side of your bed. Stop relying on daily inspiration. Just remove the friction and let design take over. In chapter 1 of my book, Achieve Your Apex, I lay out a foundational truth. Your surroundings matter deeply, and your environment silently shapes your performance. Your environment is not limited to the physical space around you. Your environment includes 3 distinct zones: your physical space, your digital inputs, and your relationship circle. Let's go through those 3. Look at your desk right now. Look at your office around you, or look in the car that you're driving in while listening. Does it look like a command center of a peak performer? Or does it look like a storage unit or garbage can of half-finished tasks? When your physical workspace is chaotic, you fall into what I call the work about work trap. You spend 20 minutes searching for that note, cleaning up those papers, or hunting down a file before you even start high value execution. Clean the slate, clean your car, create a friction-free workspace where the second you sit down, your brain knows it's time to perform. The second area are your digital inputs. Your digital environment is just as real as that physical room. Open tabs, constant pop-up notifications, an inbox overflowing with junk creates digital noise. Turn off non-essential notifications. Close all those browser tabs and get rid of the anxiety. Learn how to group them and close them so you know how to easily find them when needed. Guard your digital space with the same discipline you hopefully use to protect your home. Filter those emails so they just go right to trash and you never have to see them. Think of ways you can clean up and not clutter your brain digitally. The third one, the relationship circle. As the old saying goes, and we've talked about this in many episodes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your inner circle consists of chronic complainers, coasting performers, passive thinkers, negative Nellies, whatever term you want to use, then their standard will silently become your standard. Surround yourself with the people who hold you accountable to your highest altitude. High performance environments are maintained through evening systems. Most people wake up in the morning and immediately face decision fatigue. What should I wear? What should I eat? What should I go work on first? Should I work out? Should I stay at home? Should I go into the office? Etc., etc. By 9 a.m., most people have exhausted precious cognitive bandwidth making trivial choices. Peak performers pre-decide their morning during the previous evening. Before you shut down your office at night, execute a 10-minute reset. Before you leave to go home, whether that's from an office or from your home office out into the full house, clear your desk completely. Review the calendar for the next day. Identify the single primary target you're going to tackle first thing the next morning at work. And then when you get home, lay out tomorrow's work clothes. Make tomorrow's lunch to take with you, whatever else tomorrow will need. When you pre-decide your day the night before, you eliminate morning friction. You wake up, step directly onto the runway, and launch immediately into execution instead. You are the architect of your own ecosystem. If your current environment is not serving your goals, change it. You're not a tree. You possess total authority to alter your location, your inputs, and most importantly, your standards. So here's a challenge for the August reset. Take 30 minutes today and do a friction audit. Walk through the physical spaces that you call workspace. Sit down and look at your digital workspace. Identify the top 3 friction points that slow you down every day, distract your focus, and drain your energy. And then figure out how to eliminate them. Trash the clutter. Turn off that notification. Set up that evening system to prepare for tomorrow, tonight. Seeing the peak requires clarity, and clarity demands an environment built for victory. Optimize your surroundings. Protect your standards. Own your execution. And as always, keep climbing.